Hey YouTube, we back with another one. This Big Mike on a Goldwing, and today we're going to be installing these puddle lights from Electrical Connections. And this is a very simple one. You start out over here. There's a screw under here you want to take out to loosen up your mirror so you can work with this plastic piece here. There's two screws under here and a push pin. You can take those out so you can get some flexibility on this. You don't need to take the whole thing off. Then we're going to bring you around here, and let's see, can you see under here? I've already pre-drilled the hole. You have to make a hole for your puddle light to go through. There's no screw or anything for this. You see here it's got a rubber tip, and you just force that rubber tip through and it locks it in place. And you put your finger in here and you can feel where there's nothing at to where you're drilling, and there's a little punch out thing there that you drill through. And that's about it, folks. And then you just put everything back. It's a pretty straightforward job. Now we're going to get our puddle light in here. I hope you can see. We're going to just push it right through the hole and work it in there. And there you have it, just like that. It's already in. Let me see if I can get you over here to see this. Can you see that? That's it right there. That's the puddle light. It's already through. Now in here, there's a piece with what they call a dummy cap. There's all a fitting in there, a connection in there that was made when they made the Honda Goldwing with the bike. This is a dummy cap. They put this on there to cover it, to keep any water getting to the electrical. You just have to stick your hand in here and take this off, and the part that went all the way through the wire, you connect it to that. And if you find that difficult, like I said, you just take off the screws. I took the screws out just in case. And there's a screw here, a screw up here. These two are Phillips screws. Down here is two 5mm and a push pin. And it's that simple, folks. Once you get that done, you just have to put your stuff back together. Now I'm going to go in here. I've already taken the cap off, the dummy cap. I just have to go in here and get the wire. And I have a little light somewhere over here, right here, so that I could see what I'm doing. Oh, and by the way, folks, these lights right here, save yourself some money off of Amazon, 2 for $10. And you can Velcro this. You can 3M tape it with double side 3M and just stick it right up there where you would put a wired light. And it has a sensor on it. When you open your trunk, I got rid of the sensor one and bought this one without the sensor, because stuff moving around in the trunk, your sensor goes off and your battery will die. Otherwise, this is supposed to be 2-year batteries. So I have it now, whereas I just have to turn it off and turn it back on. And that's the way I like it, and it works fine. Now, we got to get down in here. I don't know if you could see in there, but I have to get that wire that I just drilled Here you go. That's the wire that I drilled the hole for and stuck through for the cow light down here. Now what I need to do is hold this open, and this goes this way, because when you take the clip out, it looks identical. The only difference is this is just a cap. It doesn't have any wires. But where this comes off, that's electrical connection wire connects to where this was. So I have to put this in this way and just push it on. And I actually use my light to prop it open. And it is a little difficult. You're working with one hand in here, but it's not that difficult, and you can actually see. And I know if you heard that click, that's the light. It's in, everything is done. It's all fixed up. It's not that dark out here, but let me see if I could get this to work for you. This is the puddle light right here. I'm gonna see if I can get it to come on. It's not dark enough. When it gets a little dark, I'll come out and I'll give you a look at how it goes. There it goes. You see it just came on? It just came on. That puddle light right there just came on. And as you get close to your bike and you have your key fob in your pocket, that light will come on and it will show you around your bike. The other one I already installed. And this is a very easy job, folks, and I think it's a very good looking upgrade for your bike. All I have to do now is put the screws back where they came from, and that's a complete job. Well, folks, as I said, this is a short one, and I thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like. If you got anything from it, leave a comment, and please do share. And don't forget to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. I appreciate it. It really helps me out with the channel. Over here, you're going to get raw footage. I'm not the editor guy. I've edited a little teeny bit of stuff, but for the most part, you're going to get it raw. When I run into an issue, you're going to see exactly what issue I ran into, and you'll know what to do if you run into the same issue when you're doing your bike, if you do some of these modifications that I'm doing here. So, folks, I thank you again for tuning in. I appreciate it. And until the next one, peace. See you later on the next one.